Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Last night, Friday, that was the live event on YouTube where they celebrated the 4th year of Monster Strike in JP. And yeah, lots of information, but this video I'll just talk about the two free hatchers that are coming our way, where we get single pulls at a guaranteed 5-star. And then the first one here, this is on the main website. This is a new thing where players, they vote for their favorite monsters, and then the top 25 monsters that get the most votes, they will make up the pool for the hatcher. And then all players will get one shot at it, and then they'll get whomever was picked in the top 25. And that's pretty cool because one, you're pretty much guaranteed to get something good. And then two, the odds of getting a limited character are very high, because probably the limited characters are going to be more popular. And then yeah, we see Baha here up in the upper right. He's always very popular with the JP players. But now he's actually good, so that's probably fine that he'll be in there. And then, yeah, nice English there. But yeah, that's the one thing. I'm not going to talk much more about that. The main thing, however, is the hatcher that also appeared for year 3 last year. And the way that works is that you are presented with each element. You choose an element, and then you are presented with 5 random hatcher monsters from that element. And then you pick one of those 5, and then that's what you get. And yeah, super popular last year, so they're doing it again this year. And then I was thinking casually, sort of like the last couple weeks, who or which element I would choose, and then which character I would try to go for. But now that I know it's coming, and it's coming this Saturday, the 7th, I'm thinking about it much more seriously. So I thought I would go through element by element, and then kind of talk about like the pros and cons of each element, and then kind of specifically who I want. So to talk about red first, the character that I want the most in the game, not just red, but in the entire game, is HAITOKU pistols. And I would like 2 of them, actually, so that I could get both the evolution, which is like a fire version of Lucifer Ascension, but with a better bump combo, I would say. And then the Ascension version, which is like a super version of Satan plus Ibaraki Dolji. With the 8-turn null, everything bump combo, or strike shot, which you know I love. So yeah, that would be a good enough reason enough for me to pull red. But I would also really like... where is she? I would also really like Mikhail here. And yeah, she's one of my favorite characters in the game, and I still think very underrated, even though she got the boost lately. And then actually, between Mikhail and then HAITOKU pistols, that's 2 monsters from the red element hatcher. Those monsters are pretty hard to get, because you can only pull the red stars hatcher to get a chance at these guys. So that would be a very good reason to pull red, is to go after them. Okay, and then also... other merits of pulling red, even if I don't get HAITOKU pistols or Mikhail, my chances of getting somebody really good are very high, because I feel like the red element is maybe the strongest element right now. So even if I don't get those 2 guys I just mentioned, I could still get Nonno or Hanzo or Sakamoto Ryoma. There's just a bunch of guys that it would still be really good, so I don't think I could go wrong with red. The only demerit that I can think of pulling red is that my red box is already pretty strong. I only have Ban, Skitty, and Agnamut X. But actually, between those 3 characters, I'm ready for Magmel, I'm ready for Shambhala. So yeah, I'm doing okay actually on red characters, but still, I do want more. Okay, next up is blue. Water, and there's one character that I would be really aiming for if it were to pull water, and that is Raphael here. She's super useful, good for lots of floors of the Tower of Champions. And then I do want to make the max luck of Mikumo, and then Raphael could be good there. And actually, of all of the water characters in the Water Hatcher, there's like Napoleon, and then Nobunaga X, and D'Artagnan, and then Raphael. Raphael's the only one that I want, really. So if I did the Anniversary Hatcher and I pulled Raphael, then actually that would totally eliminate the need for me to pull the Water Hatcher in the future. So that would be really good. Otherwise, I would want... well, I'm very low on characters that would be good for Avalon, or Arcadia, or Ragnarok. So yeah, pulling water monsters for them would be really good. If I were smart, I would go for Guinevere, because she's really good for both Avalon and Arcadia. Another kind of top choice for me, I think, would be Athena. She would be good for Arcadia, and then also Mikumo and Ashura, which I would like to work on. But it kind of feels like a waste to me to pull this Anniversary Hatcher to go for non-limited monsters. So if I did the blue and I got the 5, and then it was Raphael, Guinevere, and Athena all together, I'd probably go for Raphael just because she was the limited character. So yeah, that's kind of a demerit of pulling blue. But yeah, also can't go wrong with blue. And then, to think about green, there are 2 characters that I would want more than any other. One being Gabriel, of course, and then I would really want her Ascension version for NIRAI KANAI. I'm also super low on any monsters that would be good for NIRAI KANAI. So Gabriel would be really good here. I would eventually like to have 2 of her though, so I could have her evolution version as well. And then the other character that I would really love is Robin Hood. And behind HAITOKU pistols, this is the guy that I want the most. The evolution version is good for a ton of missions, including many floors of the Tower of Champions, which I need help with. And then the Ascension form also good for NIRAI KANAI, so that's why I want him. A demerit of pulling green would be the wood element hatcher monsters, limited monsters, are Dead Rabbits and Genghis Khan. And I'm not super excited about either one of them. I mean, they're both super good and I would love to have them, but I wouldn't go out of my way to get them either. So that's the only demerit that I could think of for green. Next up is light. There's only one character that I would really want for light, and that is Uriel Evolution Transcendent. But there are so many of her in my friends list that I can use her at will, pretty much. So yeah, you can probably tell I'm not too excited about pulling light. Kiss Kill Leela and then Cleopatra, they are the light element limited monsters, but I'm not dying to have either of them. And then finally is Dark. The character that I want the most here, that's convenient, is Satan Transcendent. But he is not a limited monster, so again I would feel like it's kind of a waste to pull that Anniversary Hatcher for him. And then the other one would be... where is she? Murasaki Shikibu. I'm very low on characters good for Eden or El Dorado. So that would be kind of the reason why I would pick Dark. And then also I would like to go for Dark because I feel like along with Fire, it's the most powerful element right now. So many good characters in Dark, so I couldn't go wrong with that either. Yeah, that was a quick overview at all of the elements, and I'm still thinking about which element I want to pull. But Saturday, maybe around that time, I'll pull the Hatcher and I'll make a video of that, of course, and then we'll see what I get. Okay, and we'll see you again. Take care.